Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and on the hill, Xavier Curry. What do we have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds, because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And strike two. One out, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jose Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Suzuki going back on it. That one is gone. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. Two pitches, two swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So two down. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Stanton, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in Game 5 of the NLCS. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Stanton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Here comes a 3-2. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 5. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Carlos Rodon.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Makes the catch for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Swing, and a ball popped up under it. And there's two down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's a strike. Fouled off to the right.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Man at first, at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. First offering misses badly for ball one. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Lau at the plate.
Number 8, Brandon.
Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Just missed.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And another ball. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Fairchild makes the catch. And there's one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
JT Realmuto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jose Siri at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Siri calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6.
And next for L.A., Luis Campusano. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Rodon ready. Here comes. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Campusano, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Fouled off. He was late. There's a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dairon Blanco. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time. In the air, right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Manny Machado.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Gets him to chase after that one. Out to short. Correa throws to first. Machado out of the play. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs. Swings through that.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down.
1-2.
And it's even up. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
ball. 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swings and misses. 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit. And a bunt towards third. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I don't know if he planned to lay down that bunt before stepping into the box, but with the infield playing back, he saw an opportunity and he took advantage of it. Nicely done.
Now here is Brendan Donovan.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Reached on an infield single his first time. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Comes up empty.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Game 5 of the NLCS. Now in for the Braves, Giancarlo Stanton. Curry back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for Atlanta, Brian Reynolds. Went down on strikes his first time through. And ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Fairchild under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1. Lowe, 29 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw sails over his head at first. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Seiya Suzuki. The wind of the pitch. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here comes Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Blanco settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Luis Campusano digs in now. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, JT Realmuto. Ball one low. Curveball drops in there. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third, Turner. And Realmuto is out. Jose Siri now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Rips one to right. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dairon Blanco. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now Taylor Ward. Rodon back to work. That one in there across the letters. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And a foul ball. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed down the line. Blanco on his way over. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Turner climbs in on that right side.
Turner.
Strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. No play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now it's going to be Stuart Fairchild in there at the knees. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Line to left, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brendan Donovan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That to right. On the move to the alley. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, O'Neal Cruz. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Lee looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bilotti warming up as well.
Ball.
Pitch misses,
1-1.
and that's ball 1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're
Ball
expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Machado in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
1 strike.
In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Out number 2.
Now that.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Ball.
And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one off the mark, and the count's full. In the air, foul off first. Freeman drifts towards it, nabs it, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And now Freddie Freeman. That one hammered but pulled foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
Left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Towards the line. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 outs. And that one hammered way back there. And it's gone. And we are starting over. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Campusano stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And now the lefty. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. 2 outs, runner at first. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And downstairs. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. That's the inning. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. All even at 1 apiece.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's Stanton now. A strikeout and a walk. And a pitch. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Number 14, Jorge Mateo.
That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Outside. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lau swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fastball for a strike. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Polanco up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Justin Turner, 1 for 2. That one at triple digits. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now it's going to be Stuart Fairchild. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Bullock. Now at the plate, Jose Siri. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. First out in the top of the 8th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 5. That one is upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging for the K. gassed it right by him.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
So up next, O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3. He was late there, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And here is Brendan Donovan. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Line to right, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now a chance for Freddie Freeman. That's towards center. He's got it. And there's one down. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Mason Miller on the pitch here. Correa in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
In the air, right field. Fair ball. In comes the run from second, and a 2-1 ball game now. The tag. See.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ripped towards third. Machado throws to first in time. What a play. Inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're on to the 9th now in Game 5. It's the Dodgers. We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Manny Machado. Here comes the pitch. On the ground to the left. Machado is out. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Jorge Mateo now.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
On the outside corner, strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. That one missed. Waves at the fender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
The Braves down to their last out. Brian Reynolds next up for the Braves. Swinging a foul straight back. Phillips is just 1 strike away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take Game 5 here at home and jump ahead with a 3-2 series lead.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Hug on the curb, scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, repping some rolls and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove, in the beat with the bump.